All right, everyone, welcome back. This is day 2 of week 4 action. Happy Saturday to everybody. We have our first game of 4 on the day, which features the 3-0 Portland Grizzlies and the 2-1 Richmond Rockets. Portland coming in at the top of their division, undefeated so far, holding the 4th best total offensive rank, and Richmond with the 8th best offense, so two great offenses battling it out today. On the defensive side, however, for Richmond at least, they are polar opposites really. They have a 23rd ranked passing defense, but a 1st ranked rushing defense. They've only allowed 86 yards per game through the first 3 games of the season. So we will see if their passing defense can improve at all. Meanwhile, for Portland, they're kind of the same story. 16th ranked passing defense and 3rd best rushing defense, so I assume it would be hard for Amani Garrison and Sherwin Crockett to be running the ball today. So with that in mind, perhaps you can see the quarterbacks and receivers get a lot of high stat numbers in this game, considering the poor passing defenses. But enough talk, let's get to the panel picks, and then get you out to opening kickoff here. 3 out of 4 taking Portland in this one. A couple of them by less than one score, Danny and James with only a couple of points difference. Meanwhile, Joe and Dave with blowouts, one for each side. Portland having just under a 2/3 chance to win today. But we will see how the two teams fare here as we get you out to windy Richmond, Virginia. The wind has been blowing here all day, and it will continue, it looks like. Forecast calling for even more wind this afternoon. We'll see how that affects both the passing and the kicking game, especially. Jack Tomlinson and Theo Klein, the kickers here. As Klein will kick it away. And Jaquante Bradford waiting for it, where he will be stopped right outside the 20. Portland, as you see, sporting some new uniforms, thanks to our uniform creator community at the NAGA. Always fun to see what you guys come up with in terms of uniforms. I do greatly appreciate your input into this league. You guys make the league, frankly, what it is today. So I do greatly appreciate everybody's input. I've been doing my best to make this fun of an experience as possible for you all. So definitely do appreciate that. First down run there by Amani Garrison, as we mentioned, against this number 1 rushing defense for Richmond, headlined by Khalid Rashid, number 96, Markel Sutton, 95, Antoine Kirkpatrick, always a threat, especially in the pass rush game. As we see youngster Jalen Majors injured today, he will get the start at corner number 0. As David Willis Jr. getting that one, the youngster running back. Expect to see a lot of 36 today for Portland. There's Ryan Davis to throw. Pass is caught. Reggie Phillips. And that will be just short of the first down marker. Tackle made by Robert Graham. Second and 1, Davis to throw. Out to the flat here, Phillips with the catch. And that will be good enough for the first. As Portland's offense wasting no time getting down the field here. Garrison on the run. Not getting too far. Kirkpatrick making the tackle. Looking to throw is Davis. Has a man. It's caught. Wow, what a catch. Robert Campbell going up there with one hand. And the ageless wonder, Robert Campbell, at 39 years old, will haul that one in. 17-year veteran is Campbell. That pass is incomplete. Looking short there. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Portland. The 21-year-old Davis in the pistol with Garrison in the backfield. They'll toss it to him. Garrison trying to find a lane inside the 10. And Dante Wilkerson saves a touchdown there. It's good for 18. Garrison, a true workhorse, 25 years of age out of Marshall. And definitely almost like a Tony Graham-esque. Used a lot in this offense. And there he goes in for the touchdown. Amani Garrison getting the scoring started here for Portland on the road. Extra point coming from the former Rocket, Jack Tomlinson. His kick is good. Of course, both kickers in this game having some history with each other. Here is Ja'Cory Rowland for Richmond to return. Veteran QB Paul Wagner here at the helm for the Rockets. He'll look to throw on his first play. That pass is caught. Ellis Brantley making the catch. That will be just short of the line to gain. Richmond loaded with talent at the receiver position. Of course, we already mentioned Rowland on the kickoff return duties, but you got veteran David McKittrick. Brandon Guthrie, who has made his way through the ranks, now is the number 3 receiver. And also you have Ellis Brantley and Cyrus Strickland there as well. And don't forget the rookie third-round pick C.J. McMillan is on the roster this week as their 6th receiver. They actually have a 7th dressed tonight. Devontae Judkins is dressed too. A lot of young talent on that receiving core especially. You have Guthrie at 23, Strickland at 25, and McMillan at 22. 2nd and 11 is Ty Wells making that last tackle, another young player. Wagner, handoff here to Crockett. And not making it very far, DeJuan Stewart making the tackle. Just over halfway played in this first quarter. Richmond on their first drive of the game looking to keep it going here on a 3rd and 7. Michael Wilmoth in the backfield. Wilmoth gets the call here, and he will be short of the first down marker. 4th down, it'll send out the punter, Chris Neuenschwander. A 6th-round pick last year out of Eastern Michigan. He'll boot it away. Stephon Garland, former Bandit, will take the return. Not very far, though, as he's tackled just outside the 20 at the 24. Davis back on offense here. And tackled after a short gain, 91, Jameer McDonald on the tackle. Good start to the day for Garrison, 5 for 41 and a score. That coming on their last drive earlier in the quarter. Trips to the left, they go to the left. Garrison breaks the tackle, trying to fight forward against Sammy Bell. And he will be close as David Willis Jr. will come in for this 3rd and 1 play. Willis, a rookie out of Georgia State, was a standout player there. He'll get the call here and have more than enough for the first. Willis remains in the backfield on his first down. They'll get the counter play, right side. Willis trying to break a tackle, but does not. Good wrap up there by Robert Graham. 2nd down and 3. Just near midfield here. Shotgun set with 2 backs, including Kyle Grimmett, the fullback, 38 in white. Hike. Davis has time, passes caught. Jameer Bowman, he will be short though. And yet another tackle by 21, Robert Graham. He's been all over this defensive side of the ball for Richmond in this first quarter. Of course, highly touted by his owner, Trey Day, one of the cornerstones of this defense, as he said this week. That will be short of the line to gain there. So it will send out the punter. Tommy Buckingham will be doing the punting for Portland today. University of Montana alumni. I believe he is the only University of Montana alumni in the league. Sammy Bell breaking a tackle and getting almost to the original line of scrimmage. A great return by the free safety, Sammy Bell. And that sets up Richmond in good field position here to at least get something off of this drive. Wagner looking, has time. Pass is going to be caught here right on the sideline. Second down and 5 after that short completion. Pistol set here for Wagner. Another handoff here this time to Crockett. And it'll be a face mask on the defense. Stephon Garland getting a little too handsy there, and it'll cost him 15. And as we tick down to the end of the first quarter, perhaps we might get another playoff here. We will. Wagner looking, pass caught McKittrick. And McKittrick somehow escaping the swarm of Grizzly defenders and getting the first down as we end the quarter on a nice 13-yard reception. Very well done by McKittrick. 7-0 Grizzlies still lead though, but Richmond is driving here. 5 wideouts. Rowland, Guthrie, Strickland, Brantley, and McKittrick in the game. Hike. Wagner to throw. Has time. Short route to Strickland, and he won't go anywhere. Garland with the tackle. They'll lose 3 on that reception. And that'll push him back to the 19. Goal line set, 2 tight ends, and the fullback Max Powell in the game. He'll just stay and block. Wagner to the end zone. It's incomplete. He tried to hit Marquise Dawkins there, his big tight end. But that was in double coverage, and Ely could have been picked off. Dawkins slowly developing into one of his favorite targets across the middle of the field, especially, like you saw there. Expect to see more of him today. Meanwhile, Wagner to the end zone. It's McKittrick for the touchdown. David McKittrick. And Wagner had to put that in there as Stephon Garland tried to reach up for it, but couldn't quite haul it in. And McKittrick, I'm sure he was surprised that ball even reached him. Theo Klein's kick is good. Talk about threading the needle on that one for Paul Wagner. The 7-7 tie here early in the second. Klein to kick off. Bradford to return. Remember, no Deshaun Summers today for Portland. That is a big piece they're missing on the offensive side. Meanwhile, only injury for Richmond today, corner DeMarcus McBride is inactive. But hopefully, with the stacked receiver room that they have, Portland will still do well in the passing game. Here's a deep shot. It's caught Jameer Bowman. And I think they'll be doing just fine. That one good for 35. Tackle made by Dante Wilkerson. And how about this start for Davis? 72 yards on 5 completions. Carry, trying to find a hole. And tackle made there by number 9, Dominic Jacobs, who is playing injured this week. Got a little banged up in the game last week, but says he's good enough to play today. We'll see how he fares health-wise. Garrison, another carry. This time it's down the sideline and in for the touchdown. Great blocking by the Portland O-line. And Amani Garrison gives Portland the lead back. What a run there. Tomlinson's extra point is perfect right down the middle. So 14-7 our score here. Lots of exciting moments in this game. Lots of exciting moments in this week, let me tell you. A couple of great games yesterday, including that Salt Lake City Brooklyn finish. Just to name one. Had the pleasure of commentating that game as well. Roland here on the return. Not getting very far out to the 20 tackle made by Stewart. And it'll be another chance for Richmond to get some points here on this drive. Starting out with a Crockett and Taub backfield. Motion man is Roland. Wagner to throw. Right side looking for Taub. He's got him. And the fullback has himself a gain of 4. Taub from Traverse City, Michigan, University of Minnesota product. 28 years of age. Here's Wagner under pressure. He will go down for a sack. It's Ty Wells, who actually gets a little bit banged up on that play, so he'll be going to the sideline for a sec. Pass, that's intercepted. Devon Wilson-Blake out of nowhere coming away with the interception. How about that for the Portland defense? A huge interception. And Devon Wilson-Blake has given Portland great position here. Garrison on the run, good gain of 7 yards, as he can just power through just about any defensive line you throw at him. Very north-south runner, if you will, has already broken 2 for a touchdown today. 10 for 91. Carry. Immediately sheds that first tackle, but not the second. James Callahan there, the linebacker, on the stop. 3rd and 3, as Garrison subbed out for David Willis Jr. here, although he won't see the field because they're going with a 5-receiver set. Davis on 3rd and 3. That pass has caught Mikey Moscatello for the first down. Very versatile receiver is Moscatello. Started out his career as a special teamer, but the Long Island University graduate Moscatello, definitely a big part of this talented receiving group. Davis, pass is incomplete. I believe he was looking for Campbell on that one. He was on that out route and couldn't connect with a veteran. 2nd down and goal for the Grizzlies. Davis looking to give his team a 2-score lead here. Go! Davis to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaquante Bradford. And Portland does capitalize off of that key interception and gets back into the end zone. Extra point by Tomlinson is good. So Portland, dare I say it, in danger of running away with this game. Already up by 2 scores here in the 2nd quarter, midway through. Can Richmond respond at all here? Tomlinson on the kick. Rowland from his end zone. And screaming down the sideline for the tackle is Trevin Palmer. Tackling him right near the 15 at the 17. 1st and 10 Rockets as they begin their new drive. Dawkins in motion. They'll go play action. Wagner under pressure. Brandon Guthrie his first catch. And that'll be good for 7. Guthrie, 2nd-year man out of Indiana State. As Wagner going to be sacked here, but a holding penalty on Trotter will negate that Tariq Mohammed sack and will give Richmond a 1st down. So no sack credited to Mohammed. Here's Wagner. Another pressure situation. I believe that was Mohammed in on the pressure again, but couldn't quite get to him. 2nd down and 10 after that incomplete pass. As mentioned, Wagner does already have the pick to Wilson Blake on the last drive. A 5-receiver set. Wagner looking deep. It's caught. Ja'Cory Rowland. Great catch by the number 1 receiver. And this is just what Richmond needed. A big offensive play to get their crowd and their team back into it. First and 10 now, Wagner in the shotgun, looking to throw. In the middle, it's caught again by Guthrie. And the Richmond offense finding their stride here, another 1st down. Pistol with trips to the left. Guthrie now in motion. Handoff here to Crockett. Nice blocking from Guthrie, although cuts back inside and gains 5. Stop made by Daryl Stanley, former Austin Star. Second down, Wagner looking to throw, has time, caught Max Taub, and he will be just short. Good tackle there by the Portland defense, and a key moment here for Portland's defense to get a stop and perhaps only make Richmond get 3 out of this drive instead of 7, which Richmond so desperately needs. Wagner looking, Taub incomplete, he couldn't get his hands on it. He was wide open in the end zone, but Paul Wagner could not put the ball in Taub's hands, and that will send out Klein for a short field goal, which is good from 25. Richmond to kick off. This is Bradford again, waiting for the kick. Trying to sneak by with that blazing speed of his. Of course, earlier in the season we saw Daquan Fowler break a kickoff return deep. That was something special to watch. But Bradford, definitely up there in terms of speed with Fowler. Other fast receivers. Garrison not getting very far on this run. Julius Stevenson dragging him down by the cleats. Only gains 2 on that. 2nd and 8. Davis in the shotgun looking to throw. Has time, flag down, caught Phillips for the first down. We'll see if this stands. It does stand, as they will decline that. So Phillips does get credit for the catch and the first, and the chains move once again. First down from the 35, Garrison in motion in the slot now. Play action fake. Davis under pressure, he will go down, could not escape Stevenson. Coming off that, well, the quarterback's right side, the defense's left side is a left end by trade, Julius Stevenson, recording his first sack of the day. Davis again here, he will go down again, this time it's Dominic Jacobs on the sack. 2 straight sacks will back this Portland offense up into a 3rd and 24 situation. They'll run it here, try and get Garrison hopping over the defender. And Richmond will call a timeout, try and save some clock here before half. Remember, Portland did get the ball to start. So Richmond could potentially go for a 2-for-1 here, score at the end of this half, and then at the start of the next half as well. Bell, who had a great return earlier, looking to do more of the same, but couldn't escape Jaquante Bradford on that tackle. So Paul Wagner has just under 2 minutes to travel about 70 yards or so. We'll see if he can get a little 2-minute drill going here, down 11 points, and he almost threw a pick. Got to be dangerous about where you throw the ball against this Portland defense. Of course, Devon Wilson-Blake already having an interception today. Of course, Stephon Garland and Kyrell Trotter, one of the most talented safety duos in the league. And remember, Trevin Palmer at corner as well. Not to mention these great linebackers they also have. Stewart, Featherston, and others. That pass is caught. Roland against Wilson-Blake in coverage. And that is good enough for a first. Clock continues to run, under 1.5 minutes to go. Wind still blowing really heavily here in Richmond, Virginia. There's Wagner looking, passes incomplete. Sherwin Crockett, the intended target on the play. There's Wagner, second down, pass, into double coverage. Wilson Blake and Trotter could not handle McKittrick, who comes down with the catch. First down. A couple of questionable throws. Even that touchdown pass earlier in the game to McKittrick was a bit questionable. Seems like Portland read that the entire way, but somehow Wagner keeps getting bailed out here. This pass, another catch in tight coverage from McKittrick. This time it's Palmer on the tackle. And Richmond loses their second time out here with 33 seconds to go. First down for the Rockets, just outside of the red zone. 3 receivers as McKittrick goes in motion. And an encroachment penalty here. This will be on Langston Glover. Glover, the former Columbus Senator, played with Dre Leathers in the first season. Pass caught. That's the backup tight end, Rashawn Butler, with the catch. Butler, a veteran, although at a young age has been on a multitude of teams already, up and down from practice squads. Was on Virginia Beach, and then was traded to Richmond. Has been a fringe player, as a backup really, as noted here, backing up Marquise Dawkins. Here is a second and goal now with 23 seconds to go. Wagner in the gun. Pass is caught for the score by Sherwin Crockett. So they do end up scoring here at the end of the first half, which is great news because, as we mentioned, they do get the ball to begin the second half. Klein's kick is good. So deficit now down to just 4 points. Still anybody's game here in Richmond. Klein to boot it deep. Bradford. Oh, he gets hit hard there. Aaron Mullen Jr., who had to be moved to 4th string corner today due to depth chart errors, was moved from safety to corner, but man, oh man, he hit him hard on that one. Davis now with 17 seconds. I don't want to take any chances here. Oh, that one's almost picked, but Bradford hauling it in. Right near Graham in coverage. But that could have been dangerous. And that'll pretty much end the half here, as they are not in a rush. 21-17 the score so far. Second half coming up. Alrighty, we have returned for the second half of this game. It's been an entertaining game so far, as Tomlinson will boot it away to begin things, and rolling from about the 1. Tackle made at the 22 by Wilson Blake. Big first down catch there for McKittrick.
Go!
Wagner looking. And Crockett has enough for the first. Another 5-wide set for Richmond here. At 36, Wagner looking. Pass is caught on the sideline by Strickland. That'll be good for 4. And it'll be a 2nd down and 6 here. 2 backs in the backfield. Wagner looking. Left side Crockett. Nice catch. Taking advantage of the mismatch there. Javion Featherston covering. And it's a first down for the Rockets.
Go!
Wagner to pass again. This time it's right side to Crockett. Fighting his way down toward the end zone, but just coming up short. First and goal now as Richmond looks to take the lead. Michael Wimbledon again, he'll get the ball, and he will not get into the end zone. Wow, I thought for sure his momentum would have carried him in, but no, it does not. 2nd and goal from inside the 1 here.
Go!
Crockett will walk in for the score. Wilson Blake getting a leg injury there. Thankfully, he is expected to return, but that could potentially be a huge loss if he ends up missing any time for Portland. Remember, they already had Ty Wells get injured earlier in the game as well, but he came back too. So, a nod to the Portland training staff for getting their players back out onto the field quickly. Klein to kick. Bradford once again on the return. Good tackle there by linebacker Kenny Andrews. Garrison on the run. Breaking a tackle. Flag though. It'll be a hold. So this will all be for naught as Julio Velazquez is the guilty party on that one. Garrison over 100 yards on the ground today. Same story can't be said for Sherwin Crockett, though, as Richmond has been struggling to run the ball. 2nd down and 14 after a gain of 6.
Hike!
That is caught in double coverage for Jaquante Bradford. First down for the Grizzlies.
Hike!
2nd and 6 now, shotgun, but hold that thought, it'll be an encroachment penalty. Stevenson jumped, and that'll push him 5 yards backward, coming from a defensive standpoint, but it'll push the offense 5 yards closer to the end zone. 2nd and 1. Garrison, on the counterplay, kicking it outside. He's got room down the sideline. Monty Garrison with another big run. That one good for 36 yards. Man, he just hits that extra gear when he hits the outside edge. Monty Garrison showing you why he is one of the best running backs in the entire league.
Hike.
Here he is again, breaking another tackle, and Bell right there to halt him in his tracks for now. But the damage, I presume anyway, is already done here in this drive, as David Willis Jr.
Go.
gets the ball, and he will get stuffed. Dante Wilkerson coming in from his safety spot to bring him down. Looks like he was playing man coverage, perhaps on the running back there, and read that play like a book. 3rd and 6. Davis looking. Pass is caught. Reggie Phillips. Oh, one more turn and he would have been into the end zone. But he is stopped at the 2. He had the space to extend his arm with the ball and perhaps get into the end zone, but just couldn't think quickly enough. Davis, meanwhile, has only missed 2 passes the entire game. Legendary. Garrison can't quite find the outside as Wilkerson again there for the tackle. 2nd and goal. Willis into the end zone. Touchdown. And if my calculations are correct, is that David Willis Jr.'s first career touchdown? I'm not entirely sure. I believe it is. It's his first career rushing touchdown, I know that. It is indeed his first career touchdown. Congrats to David Willis Jr. on accomplishing that feat. And it gives Portland the lead here. 28-24. Late in the 3rd quarter. Crockett on the run. That's good enough for the first. The referees will move the chains. Handoff here will go absolutely nowhere. Ty Wells. That leg seems just fine to me. That is going to be a loss of 5.
Go.
Deep pass for Wagner. Incomplete, trying to hit Rowland. Wagner looking to throw here. Play action. Wide open is McKittrick. And there he goes down the sideline. 20, 15, 10. And Trotter gonna run him down. But a big gain to put him inside the 10. Wagner looking, running, getting sacked. Langston Glover. Dawkins in motion. Rocket. Featherston there with a weird tackle of all things. I'm going to mark that down in my things to look at notepad. That pass is caught for a touchdown. Hold on, there's a flag. We'll decline it. Marquise Dawkins has himself a score. Extra point via Klein. That's good. Not much on that. Did get up to the 28. But with his speed, you would think that they would be getting much better returns out of their kickoffs. But still not perfect field position. Garrison again to the outside. Again a first down. This man simply just cannot be stopped today. That'll be the last play of the third. A score fest here in Richmond. 31-28 Rockets lead. No shortage of offense for either team. As we mentioned, these passing defenses are not too great. So, hence the high scoring affair here. Portland coming in with the 16th best out of 24 passing defense, and Richmond coming in with the second to worst passing defense, allowing 308 yards per game. Davis looking, pass, caught, first catch for the fullback Kyle Grimmett. Grimmett and Garrison, a long-time running back fullback tandem. Grimmett out of Wheeling, West Virginia, and an Eastern Michigan grad. Here's Grimmett lead blocking the Garrison again. This time just short of a line of gain. And that will be a punt upcoming for Buckingham. Most likely, yes, it will be. Buckingham trying to pit him. Oh, he has done an absolutely stellar job. Tommy Buckingham with a punt inside the 2. And this could be safety territory if Richmond isn't careful. They do have one back in the backfield. Man in motion is Roland. Wagner standing in his own end zone here. We'll hand it off. Crockett getting stuffed, and that could be... No, it's not. Wilson Blake with the tackle, but they lose one. That is not a safety. Although they may want to take a look at that. I don't know. It seemed to me like Crockett was tackled in the end zone, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll see if they run it again here on 2nd and 11. They will pass. Wagner has time. Wide open is Max Taub, and that'll give him some breathing room at least. 3rd and 3 now at the 8. Wagner already 342 yards passing today.
Go!
pick currently one of the difference makers here, and almost another one is James Elmer. Almost got his hands on that. Have not heard his name a lot this year, but almost come away with that pick. The former Memphis Liberty member, and Neuenschwander will boot it away. Garland waiting for it, and tackled. McKittrick bringing him down. So Portland on offense once again looking to either tie or take the lead on this drive. Grimmett in motion. And a toss right, Garrison. Shakes off the first tackle, but not the second. Dominic Jacobs bringing him down.
Go!
On the carry, he'll gain 3. As we take a look at the road ahead for these two teams. In week 5, Portland will travel to Sacramento.
Sit hut.
Richmond will be traveling on the road to Delaware to kick off our week 5 coverage, as a matter of fact. And then after week 5, we'll be taking a 2-week-long break for Christmas New Year's, as Thomas with a long field goal here, and it's no good. He tried it from 57. Definitely worth a shot, down by 3, but didn't have enough leg. Richmond's ball.
Go!
Wagner deep, has a man open, Guthrie, but great coverage on the play by Portland. I believe that was Wilson Blake, although I'm not entirely sure. Regardless, second down.
Sit hut.
Crockett. Stuffed here, Palmer with the tackle. Both teams with all 3 timeouts left, of course. Not a good time to use them now, though, but later in the game they will be definitely important. 3rd and 11. Big stop needed here for Portland to get the ball back. On the carry, and I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed with these teams' tendencies to run the ball on 3rd down. I simply don't get it. Neuenschwander back out to punt once again. Not even going to get that one. As it rolls, wait a minute. Oh, I thought that was going to be down inside the 5 for a second. But the special teams unit was not fast enough to get down there, and it results in a touchback. Portland ball at the 20 here.
Go!
Garrison. Stuffed there after barely getting back to the line. Sammy Bell on the tackle. Particularly noticing these safeties for Richmond. Sammy Bell and Dante Wilkerson are definitely not afraid to get up into the backfield of Portland and stop them for losses. Of course, we've seen Wilkerson do that for a long time. And meanwhile, speaking of getting into the backfield, Jameer McDonald there for the stop. And quickly 3rd down for this Portland offense. They're looking to keep possession of the ball here as they go empty backfield with Campbell in the near slot.
Hike!
Davis looking deep, has a man, incomplete. Trying to hit Bowman on that as everyone was sent deep on the play. be a punt. Buckingham on the punt. Bell find a lane and does not. Bowman with the tackle. In terms of how the teams got here to their current records, Portland Week 1 win over Vancouver by 3.
Sit hut.
Gaining 7. And then in Week 2, Portland with a statement win over Wichita, 25-6. And then another win in Week 3, only by 3 though, to Salt Lake City. That was a scare for Grizzlies fans, as they are 3-0. We'll get to Richmond's road here in a second, as Wagner will take a deep shot, and that's incomplete, looking for McKittrick, I believe. Richmond's road here, they are 2-1 on the year. Their Week 1 game consisted of an overtime loss to Virginia Beach in Week 1, followed up by a 2-point win to Raleigh. And the pass is caught McKittrick for a first. And then Richmond's Week 3 game was won by a single point. So Richmond definitely no stranger to being in close games such as this one, for example. A 3-point lead they do currently hold. They would love to extend that with a TD here and make it a 2-possession game late. Wagner looking under heavy pressure, going to fire it deep. Incomplete. Trevin Palmer in coverage that time. 3 minutes to go. Wagner, 2 for 3 on his passes so far. 2 for 3 ratio, of course, 24-36. As you saw there on screen, Kyrell Trotter there with the TFL, 3rd down Richmond. And a conversion here would help your cause to seal this game, although it looks like they might run it here. They will. Crockett shakes off one hit. He does get the first down. Wow. What quick adjustments by Sherwin Crockett. That is a huge run to move the sticks and move that clock closer to the end of this game. They don't have to run a play before the 2-minute warning, but they will anyway. Wagner's pass caught Brantner, and that will get us to the 2-minute warning, as it is a first down inside the 10. Richmond looking to put this game away. 5 wide receiver set. Guthrie in motion. Wagner to throw. Has time, left side. Caught McKittrick. And he will lose yardage. Palmer on the tackle. Crockett on the toss. Met by a swarm of Grizzlies, including Kyrell Trotter, making that tackle. Timeout, Portland, their first. I'm going to try and do anything to stop the clock here. Would love to hold them right here on 3rd and goal. This is perhaps the game. Wagner's pass is intercepted by Javion Featherston. And there he goes. He could take this the distance. Featherston, nobody around him. Javion Featherston to the 20, to the 10, and a touchdown. Wow. Extra point by Jack Tomlinson is good. Roland gonna return it out across the 20 to the 24. And man, oh man. I thought Richmond was about to put the game away, and Javion Phillips just turns the tide. Oh, and that was almost picked too. Holy cow. It'll be pass interference on Guthrie. Still don't know how. But anyway. But my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Wow. Easily the play of the game right there.
Sit hut.
Wagner to throw. Pass. Caught Taub. And it'll be a holding penalty here on Shabilsky, which will push him back even further. Down to the 4. It's 1st and 30 now. Thankfully, though, the clock has stopped with 1:15. Richmond does have all 3 of their timeouts, but a field goal will do them no good here. They need a touchdown. Wagner's pass almost intercepted. In coverage that time was 29 Justin Matthews. The nickel corner, former Albuquerque River Monster. Wagner has time. Looking deep. Pass is incomplete.
Hike.
Deep shot. Incomplete, but a flag. It's offensive pass interference, which will obviously be declined. And 4th and forever for Richmond. This is the game.
Go.
Wagner looking. Gotta go deep. It's incomplete, and that'll pretty much do it. Portland, against all odds, and amid a potential Richmond comeback, escapes with a win here. 58 seconds to go. They could. And Stevenson with the tackle there. Although Richmond actually is going to use their timeout, so maybe I should hold my thoughts. Garrison stopped before the end zone, and Richmond will use their 2nd timeout. Okay, so I stand corrected. This game is not technically over yet. If Richmond stops them here and Portland gets a field goal, we could see a last-minute potential game-tying drive by Wagner. Oh my gosh.
Sit hut.
Davis looking. Pass. Incomplete. And there's the stop that Richmond needed. Okay, so there is a chance, you're telling me. There is a chance. Portland undoubtedly going to go for a field goal here. They will. Davis only 12 of 17 for 148. Tomlinson's kick is perfect, and that gives them a 7-point lead, 38-31. And Roland will choose to take this out of his end zone. Stopped by Wilson Blake, and Paul Wagner has 1 timeout and 40 seconds and a dream. Can they come back in this already crazy game? Shots on set here. He'll pass right side. What a catch by McKittrick. And that will be their last timeout. Good job by Portland to keep them in bounds. As 33 seconds remain. 4 receivers in the game for Richmond. Empty backfield now for Wagner. Looking to throw. He's got a man over the middle. It's caught Ja'Cory Rowland. And they got to go hurry up here. They have no time to waste. They will spike it here, it looks like. Wagner will with 16 left. So perhaps 2 more plays, spike in the middle of those, I would think. 5 wide receivers. I'm expecting an all-go concept here. Nope, not it. Pass. Caught. Strickland. Do they have enough time to spike it? 5 seconds. They will not have enough time to spike it, I don't think. They won't. The game is over. The game is over. That's how it ends. 38-31. Oh my, what a game. Amani Garrison, no doubt the offensive P. Javion Featherston with that pick 6. 423 yards passing for Paul Wagner in a loss, which really stinks. But Amani Garrison could not be stopped today. And Javion Featherston with that pick 6. Man, oh man, what an insane game this was. Perhaps game of the year. Wagner will actually get progression out of this as he goes over 400 yards. I believe that's the first time a quarterback has thrown over 400 yards this season, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to check that in the stat book. McKittrick, 182 yards through the air. Oh man, that is something special. Graham with 9 tackles. He was all over the field, especially in the first half. Take a look at some other defensive stats here. Khalid Rashid kind of having an off day. Would have expected more out of him, but Bell with one of the big returns earlier in the game, but other than that, not much. As we'll check the game stats here as well. Man, talk about the rush offenses. My goodness. Portland's was amazing. Richmond's not so much. But if you look at the passing yards, my gosh. Wow. Talk about polarizing for Richmond's offense. 415 yards through the air and only 48 yards on the ground. Wow. That's crazy. 54 pass plays to 18 rushes. Wow. Wow. And they still end up losing. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. And they almost ran 20 more plays than they did. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. But the turnovers are what really killed them. So, that'll be it. And we will... What do we have up next? It'll be Baton Rouge at Milwaukee, followed by Tucson at St. Louis, and then Oklahoma City at Albuquerque after that to round out our Saturday coverage. This is Commissioner Pasta signing off for the NAGA. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And join us on our Discord as well. Take care, folks. Have a great Saturday.